In honor of Counter-Strike 2 coming out, CSGO or Valorant, which is better? And since this is the internet and every Tom, Dick, and Harry can have their opinion, I'm going to tell you mine. Now you're probably wondering, why am I doing this video now since Valorant came out back in 2020? But once we got news of Counter-Strike 2 coming out, I really started wondering, will CS2 hurt Valorant? With Counter-Strike already having years of building a player base and some going over to Valorant to get that new game smell of a style they like, what will happen? Now Valorant is a great game, and Riot is definitely making a game to compete with one of the biggest, if not the biggest, competitive game out there. But just like Michael Jordan coming back and winning championships, I feel like we will see Counter-Strike 2 possibly do the same thing. Being as late as obviously I am to CS, I did start playing Valorant first, and once I got that shiny key from letting a couple streams play in the background of my browser just to get it, boom, I was hooked. I knew it was a Counter-Strike-like game where it was more of a mechanically technical shooter, but I was very used to a normal run-and-gun style shooter, running around like a 5-year-old with a squirt gun, knocking yourself out, running into a door jam kind of game. But after months of playing Valorant, I started to wonder how different it was compared to CS. And boy oh boy, it's similar, but not at all at the same time. Now I should say I do like hero shooters, but after playing CSGO, I actually did not like that all agents in Valorant can't have any kind of throwables. And while I don't know every crazy meta dope super gotta have a lineup in my arsenal in either game, it's still nice to be able to use smokes, mollies, and flashes when I feel the need or want. And you knew it was coming. This video is brought to you by, well, you, because you're the one watching, and that means I'm doing something right. And we'll continue to make more, so make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a comment on how right, wrong, or in between I am, and if you feel like, click that thumbs up for that mythical YouTube algorithm. Well, let's get back to my nonsensical thoughts. So with initially more hours in Valorant, I was more comfortable playing it. But with even a couple hours playing CSGO, badly that is, I was able to decently get the idea and feel for CS and play it more and more. With some differences obviously being that Valorant has agents with set abilities and CSGO having cool looking operators that you can use any gear you can buy if you have enough cash from winning rounds. And CSGO has a huge community that has helped grow its maps and other fun mods for some fun with friends. Now the biggest thing I was told when I first thought about getting into playing CSGO was there's a huge skill ceiling and about all the toxicity, which yes, every now and then you can find that one or two people, but since I never felt that confident enough to play ranked in CSGO, I can only talk about the casual. But if you compare that to Valorant, in an unrated casual game, there are way more toxic people and people just throw matches if they want to. With saying that, I can always have fun in CSGO and play with friends in casual. But if I try to enjoy myself in Valorant casually, in the unrated mode, people get tilted and act like I should be the next second coming of TenZ. Now calm down, calm down. Both CSGO and Valorant are great games, and I'm not saying that either are bad or don't play one. But when it comes to wanting to be able to enjoy myself, well, I find that CSGO is actually the game I can do that in. Now yes, I know that Counter-Strike has been out longer, and by longer I mean since starting with the original Counter-Strike in 2000, again in 2004 with Source, and then Global Offensive in 2012, so obviously mechanics, at least in my opinion, are better in CSGO, for movement to fire and weapons. Valorant does have good movement and weapons, but CSGO just feels right, and that's from someone with minimal playing of Counter-Strike and a couple of 100 hours in Valorant, but that's just my observation. Other things like maps and weapon designs are definite gray areas, as there are way more maps in CS due to coming back out in 2012, and weapons are truly a personal vibe due to how each weapon feels to the individual, with some weapons just being a better option as well. Now as I'm making this video, I felt that I should experience everything in both games. I decided to zip up my hazmat suit and get ready for all the toxicity in CSGO's ranked, as I suck but wanted to be able to tell you how I felt about both. And I loved ranked in CS. And yes, people weren't happy, but no one cared that much at my skill when I told them I wanted to learn and get better, but that could be pure luck. Or how lower elo people are, I don't know. But one huge thing that I loved about the rank in CS is you can pick maps to play on. There are some definite pros or cons to this, but for knowing only a couple maps, that made me feel a little more confident in playing in ranked. I see this as a huge plus for CS, as in Valorant, it can give you any of their maps and not all are liked, and people will dodge maps to not play maps they don't like, which is annoying because then you have to re-queue all over again. And hey, I'd love to hear about what you guys think, so leave a comment below. Overall, I think both games are great in their own ways, and both deserve to be played and enjoyed. As much as I am not that great at them, I still enjoy having fun and playing these games with occasionally wanting to see how bad or good I am in ranked. My thoughts on if CS2 will hurt Valorant is, I feel depending on how clean of a launch it has, it could bring back a decent amount of CS players that left for Valorant. But I think they will both compete in this genre, as CS has been around so long, its following won't go away unless Valve itself messes up horribly.